Everything you ever become in life will rise and fall to the level of your faith. What does that mean? It means that nothing grows in a man's life beyond his conviction or beyond what he believes. Alright, so I welcome you back to this channel. My name is Favour, and if you are joining us today, welcome to the Principle and Purpose series where I uncover timeless principle governing lasting impact and success. And today is day 2 of the Principle and Purpose series, and we'll be looking at one fundamental law which is very so crucial to every man's journey, which is the law or the principle of faith. So, what exactly is faith? Faith simply means having strong conviction in God, His word, and believing in His all sufficiency as God. So, faith has to do with you believing God as your conviction, trusting in Him as your confidence, and also acting to His word, which signify your obedience, according to Hebrew chapter 11, verse 1. So, what does the law of faith state? This law of faith, or the principle covering faith, states that your results in life will always mirror the strength of your belief system. What this meant is that what you truly believe determines what becomes real in your life. It's not enough to say a thing, but having a strong conviction of what you are saying. Alright, it's not enough to confess positive things or to speak positively, but having a strong conviction within you that you believe and you have it over is what guarantees your reality to work in alignment with what you say or what you confess. Alright, now, so how do you engage your faith or how do you build your faith? There are three vital components that involve engaging your faith or building your faith. So let's look at components that helps you in building your faith or engaging your faith. And the number one of it is hearing. According to Romans chapter 10, verse 17. First, I would like you to know that whatever you give yourself in hearing consistently over time, you become. Because whatever word that passes through your ear, it registers in your subconscious mind, and your consciousness might not take notice of when you start to practice those words you hear consistently. All right, so that is why it's very so important that you give keen attention to what you allow to pass through your ear, right? So don't engage in conversation that deplete your faith. Don't engage in conversation that make you see yourself less worth. Don't engage in conversation that has nothing to do in adding value to your life or making you a better person. All right, so give yourself to good and quality conversation that help you strengthen your faith, that help you have much more belief in your potentials and in your ability. Secondly, another way we can engage our faith is by believing. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. It's not enough to have something in mind you want to do, but having a strong conviction within yourself that this will work. Alright, so belief has to talk about conviction. Alright, when you believe something to its depth, you find out that it is very so hard for someone to convince you of not believing what you believe. All right, so how you engage your faith after hearing, you believe whatever you say, you believe whatever you want to do. All right, don't be your first failing factor. All right, so believe that okay, this thing I'm set to do, I can achieve it. If I put in effort, I believe this will work. All right, don't always think negative, don't always think the opposite will always happen to you. All right, so having a strong belief system, all right, it helps strengthen your faith and it helps engage your faith to work properly. And thirdly, another way you can engage your faith is by confessing or speaking. All right, so you don't speak negative word, because one thing most people don't know is that whatever word that comes out of your mouth, most people don't know that it has a way of registering back to your spirit man. All right, so always confess positively. All right, always talk positive words towards yourself, regardless of challenges, regardless of what circumstances might be. So don't speak words against your belief. Always make sure that whatever you are saying them from conviction. You trust that whatever you are saying, you're not saying them out of selfishness, but out of in-depth conviction that this thing I want is achievable, and if I work towards it, I can accept it. You look at some situation naturally, you probably say this cannot be possible, but on the other hand, it is very much more possible. All right, so you just have to put in the effort. Only speak positive, having a strong conviction in yourself. All right, so all boil down to what you hear consistently. All right, if you hear defeated word consistently, you always have a defeated mindset. If you hear words that strengthen you, you always know that, oh, we can't settle for less, we can't go beyond this, we can't go beyond this standard, we have to raise the bar high. And I believe everything I set to do, it will work, because I know it will work. You see, that's how faith works. Alright, so here's my final thought for you. Faith is a law, and until you master it, life will feel random. But when you master it, your growth, your impact, your results will always feel predictable and achievable. If this video bless you, hit the like button, comment saying my faith is rising, and do well to subscribe and turn on your post notification so that when I drop tomorrow video, you will be notified. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.